This top template, which is going to remain intact, shows exactly how this top will sit against the wall back here. That would represent the end of the wall, and then that represents where we start to come out in front of the window. And this added piece to the back, we're actually going to build a little 1.5 inch detent out of the back to fill this space, so it looks like it's custom fit for inside of the window. And then this is the L wing that's coming off. What we want to do on the end here is we want to do 2 3-inch posts. So we're going to go from 5 to 5 to 3 by 3. So there would be like the post here, there would be like the post here, and then as it was designed, there would be another post here. But we want to make them smaller so as they have a footprint on the floor, it's not so crowded there. And then this L is going to probably need a 45. So if we do the 45 and we need to support it, we'll probably have to run a metal strap coming from the end of this base run to support this overhang. But you've got a load point here, and a load point there. Depending on how the top is made, we may have to do that strap over there. So as far as the layout for the base units, we're open for a beverage cooler on the end. The beverage cooler is 20 1/4 out to out. So what I have marked here on this back template shows where the water line is going out on the spigot. We want that to remain in place, so that needs to be, but there can't be any cabinetry in that space, okay? So we have to leave it open and start our sink base, which is an 18-inch sink base, from that line, the black Sharpie line, going from what it shows the fill on the face, over to this black line, and that would be the 18 inches that's needed for the 18-inch sink base. That sink base is 1 door and 1 false front. So even though this is open way more than it needs to be for the beverage cooler, that fill strip here would go on the face frame of the front to hide that gap that allows us to continue to have the spigot outside. As far as the marks for the plumbing, the line that I have on this back part of the template is the center for the drain, center for the hot supply, and then center for the cold is right there. So we have an 18-inch sink base there, and then this unit, which I think is a 26 1/4, I don't have it marked there, but that would be the outside part, and then that would be the end, right where that black line is. So that's the end of the 16 and then the start of the 26 1/4. That is just going to be 2 doors in 1 drawer. So it's just kind of like a standard base, although the size is not standard. So that pretty much is everything that I need to point out on the video. The way you see it templated right here is exactly how it's going to go in. I guess the one thing worth mentioning is that that will be a decorative end panel there. So depending on if we do like the shaker style doors, like to match the kitchen, then that would be a panelized end. And then in order to support the top here, since the beverage cooler is underneath, we'll have to stain a cleat to go on the wall to support that top overhang. But this is it, just how you see it here is how it will go into the space.